senses, then be lonely. 'Cause baby, when you touch me, I feel holy. Oh, nothing in the
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. My name is Bronte, and in today's video we are going to be doing a serious pantry organization, declutter, and clean with me, and I'm going to be showing you my Cricut Explore Air 2, and we are going to be making a ton of labels with that, but we'll get to more of that later on in the video. I am so excited about today's video because my pantry desperately needs some love and some cleaning, so I hope you guys are in need of motivation to tackle some cleaning around your home, as well as decluttering and organizing, because this video is going to be full of motivation to do both. We are going to declutter and clean the pantry, and then we are going to deep clean up all of the mess that we make while decluttering and organizing this pantry. So this is the pantry before. It's not a complete disaster. It's not the worst pantry I have seen. It's not the worst this pantry has been, but it definitely needs to be cleaned up a little bit better so we can find stuff easier, and so it just looks a little bit cleaner. I ordered these containers on Amazon to use for this video to organize everything in the pantry. I wanted some acrylic looking containers to use, but I also wanted them to be affordable, so I tried to find the most affordable options on Amazon, and we are going to be using these today to try to organize everything in the pantry. I also have some bins from IKEA that I've had for a little while now. So we are going to use all of these things, and everything will be linked down below in the description box for you. We're going to label all of them using the Cricut Explore Air 2, which I will show you guys in just a little bit here. But I started off by measuring each container to see how big I needed my labels to be, and then I wrote them down on a piece of paper. It made it so much easier to take that extra time to measure everything and to write it all down so that I would actually remember what labels I wanted to create. So I wrote down exactly what I wanted the label to be. I wrote down exactly how long or how short it was going to be and which container it was going to go on, and it helped make the whole process of creating these labels so much easier. I don't ever usually label stuff, and I really wanted a clean finished look with a label on it, and like telling you exactly what everything is used for or what it is in these containers.
As long as I got you, as long as I got you, I'm done with embrace, I'm done with ache, 'cause I'm done with fake. As long as I got you, I'm done with embrace, I'm done with ache, 'cause I'm done with fake. Oh baby, when you hold me, I'd rather lost my senses than be lonely. 'Cause baby, when you touch me, I feel holy. Oh, nothing in the world will kill me. As long as I got you, I'm done with embrace. Oh baby, as long as I got you, 'cause I'm done with baby, as long as you want.
So as I had mentioned earlier, I am going to be using my Cricut Explore Air 2. It is super user friendly, and it is the coolest machine ever. You can cut hundreds of materials with it. I am going to be using vinyl today to create all of these labels for all of the containers in this pantry transformation video. And Design Space, where you create all of your labels, is super easy to use. There is also an app to use it on your phone too. You don't necessarily have to have a computer. I found using the computer so much easier, just personal preference though. But the Cricut Explore Air 2 is easy to set up, and it allows DIYers and makers to get up and get their projects running super quickly. With the Cricut Design Space on desktop and mobile, you can design and make from anywhere with quickly and super easily. So it cuts hundreds of materials. You can cut vinyl like I am going to be using, glitter paper, cardstock. You can even cut leather with it. Like, who even knew that was a thing? It is the coolest thing ever. You can cut cork and bonded fabric as well. You can make shirts. You can do decor with it. There are so many things. The possibilities are endless for this thing. But today I'm going to be using it for this pantry transformation to create vinyl stickers to use as labels. The Explore Air 2, with a variety of materials that it can cut, as well as its ability to draw and score using a scoring stylus, it has just so many possibilities. It can be used in everything. everything. You can use it for doing personalized gifts, and I cannot wait to dive deeper into it and create some gifts for Father's Day, as well as do some summer decor with it, but we'll share that in another video. So as I mentioned today, we are going to be using vinyl to make these labels. I'm using premium vinyl. You can find vinyl at Target, but you can also order it from the Cricut website, and it's just such an easy process. I was honestly surprised. I was super intimidated before I started using it. I had the Cricut sitting on my dresser for so long, but you just take these sheets, this grip pad, remove the plastic label once you have your materials ready to cut, and it's just honestly the easiest thing. You stick your materials on there, like I'm using my vinyl. I'm going to stick it on this sticky grip pad to make sure that it's not moving around when it is cutting, and you just get to cutting with your computer and the machine all hooked up. You can do it via Bluetooth, or you can do it via a USB cord, which is what I'm doing. And I also had mine set to weld so that it would be easier to cut all of the pieces and have them be like one whole sticker rather than completely individual letters. But once you dive into it, you will see it is so user friendly. If you have one, you know what I'm talking about. This machine is super amazing. So we are going to set these labels to cut and then get to cutting them and get to labeling.
I'm running out of time.
This was so easy to do and so easy to make with the Cricut Explore Air 2. So I created these labels. I just cut out the piece that I wanted to do. First was the bow tie pasta label, which ended up being the wrong label, but it's fine. I removed the extra vinyl that was around the actual letters, and then I used a weeding tool to get all of the little tiny pieces out of the letters, like in the O. And I used some transfer tape. I used the extra strength grip transfer tape. Highly recommend getting transfer tape if you are going to be doing a project similar to this. It makes transferring the labels over to your container so much easier, and you don't have to do it letter by letter, which is what I love, because I am one of those people that is usually so bad about putting stickers on stuff. Like, putting stickers on stuff usually has bubbles all over it. Like if I put a sticker on my car or something, it never looks good. My husband has to do it. But this was such a super easy project to do. Cricut Explore Air 2 walks you through everything in the design space on how to create, what you need to do with your machine and your computer, and just separating the labels using the weeding tool and using that transfer tape was amazing. I don't know why I was so scared to use this thing before I actually started using it. I was so intimidated by it, but this whole project was actually super easy. The only thing that was a little time consuming was just trying to get each individual label on each individual container and using the weeding tool to pick out any of the little pieces in the little tiny letters.
We can do what we like, baby, while we're young. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, baby, while we're young.
So for the containers today, I am labeling stuff for breakfast. I'm labeling the snack containers, crackers, rice, pasta, brown sugar, all of that good stuff. I just feel like it looks a lot cuter than just the plastic acrylic containers themselves. So we are going to label some of these and we're going to fill them up. I have a bunch of snacks that need to be put into containers and a bunch of other stuff. So we're going to label these and then fill them up.
You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Not sure what I expected. To think you wouldn't be so reckless. I keep on pretending I know we better end it. You said it more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body.
So now that we've started labeling everything and filling it up, we are going to clean up the pantry, wipe down the shelves as we go, and just start putting everything back into the pantry and getting it a little bit more organized with all of the new containers and with all of the labels. So I'm going to wipe everything down, and I'm using some thieves cleaner with a microfiber cloth to wipe my shelves down, and then I'm going to place stuff in the pantry while I clean it. I'm not going to take everything out, wipe down the shelves, and then put everything back in. I'm just going to go as I make my way through the pantry and wipe stuff down, put stuff in one area, move the other stuff, wipe that area down, put new stuff in there or organize stuff in there, and just work our way through the pantry doing that. And I'm just so happy with how everything was turning out. It was looking more clean and more organized as I worked my way through the pantry. And everything was just so much easier to see. There weren't a bunch of bulky boxes or old food or trash laying around in the pantry anymore. And I really loved the clear acrylic look of the container, so I could actually see how much was in something so that I know when I need to buy more or refill it.
Your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Oh, it's toxic, babe. Yeah, yeah. It's toxic, babe. I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? 'Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. 'Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. For the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. We don't have to move so fast, baby. I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, got so much time looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. 'Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the
while I was cleaning everything up, I discovered an extremely old, what I think was an apple in a Ziploc bag. It was a green, mushy, liquefied apple. It was absolutely disgusting. If that doesn't sum up life with toddlers, then I don't know what does, because hello, tell me you have a toddler without actually telling me you have a toddler. I find apples bitten up all over in the most random spots, or she likes to take bites out of the apple and then put it back in the fruit basket, but turn it so that you can't see the bitten part. So when you go to grab an apple, it's already been half eaten. It's the funniest thing ever. So we've organized everything. We've gotten stuff put in the pantry, and now it is time to clean up the huge mess that I have created. Like, I made the biggest mess ever doing this project, and it took so much longer than I thought it would, but everything turned out really great and I'm really pleased with it. We can actually see all of the stuff in our pantry now, and we can see it really well. I can see what I need to refill, what I need to repurchase, because all of these clear acrylic containers versus the bins that I used to have that were from the dollar store, I can just see so much better in here now. So we're gonna clean everything up. I'm gonna straighten up the pantry a little bit more. I'll show you guys the before again, and then I will show you guys the after shot as well, so that you get a better idea of what has changed in here. But I'm really pleased with it. It's nothing super crazy. It's just more practical and more put together, and looks a lot cleaner and neater in here now.
Didn't I wait for you? Didn't I say I'm sorry? Didn't I do the best I could? You have high expectations. Don't I know that you've explained it? How I should prove myself to you, but I can't when I'm with you. I need to laugh again, but I can't when I'm with you. I need to find my way by myself. I cannot wait until you hear my story. I cannot wait until I burst. If I could have a day without no worries, maybe I figured out a way to stay. Didn't I put you first? Didn't I reassure you? Did you ever do those things for me? I don't mind complicated, but the line is crossed. I'm waiting for a sincere apology, but you can't when you're with me. You need to find a way, but you can't when you're with me. You can with everyone else, just not me. I cannot wait until you hear.
We have gotten the pantry organized and put together, so now it is time to tackle this complete disaster. It is such a hot mess. I have made such a mess trying to do this whole pantry transformation project. So I'm going to pick everything up, straighten up the kitchen, and get everything organized in here as well, and get the kitchen all nice and cleaned up and put back in order.
Didn't I wait for you? Yeah. Didn't I say I'm sorry? Didn't I do the best I could? I could. You have high expectations. Oh, I know that you've explained it. How I should prove myself to you. If I could have a day without no worries, maybe I figured out a way to stay. I cannot wait until shine better now. Wouldn't hold it against you if you say that you don't wanna get close to me, close to what we used to be. But I just feel like dancing. Are you feeling it too? Oh baby, won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, babe. Won't you love me the old kind of new way? Love me like yesterday. I'm sure messed up, not once or twice, but every time you thought that we did alright. But I thought it through, and I'm missing you. And I promise I'm better now. Wouldn't hold it against you if you say that you don't wanna get close to me, close to what we used to be. But I just feel like dancing. Are you feeling it too? Oh baby, won't you love me? Won't you love me?
We have gotten the complete disaster cluttered mess cleaned up in the kitchen, so we're going to take care of some of the dishes now and just generally straighten up the kitchen, unload the dishwasher, and get the kitchen all back in working order.
Oh, but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too, babe. And love me like yesterday. Oh, but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too. And love me like yesterday. Wouldn't hold it against you if you say that you don't wanna get close to me, close to what we used to be. Yeah. But I just feel like dancing. Are you feeling the groove? Oh baby, won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, babe. Won't you love me? Oh, but kinda new way. Oh, but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too, babe. And love me like yesterday. Oh, but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too. And love me like yesterday. Love me like yesterday. Yesterday. Will you love me? Room is filled with silence. We're alone and frightened. All we do is lie.
I hope that this video has brought you a ton of cleaning motivation as well as decluttering and organizing motivation and ideas. I had so much fun doing this video and using my Cricut Explore Air 2. If you want to get one of your own, I will have a link down in the description box below for you so that you can find it super easily. Just wanted to say a huge thank you for watching this video and hanging out with me for a little bit of your day. As I said before, I hope that you enjoyed this and got a ton of motivation from it. If this is your first time here, do not forget to stick around and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have a super amazing day, and I will catch you in the next video.